Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive in right away and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones and you would like to give some love, go ahead and hit subscribe. It's a free way to support the channel. Okay, I see some tears of joy coming forward here. We have the moon in the waxing gibbous phase of this month, and it's almost the full moon. Not really, but almost there. And I was looking up like what's happening with the moon now. It's in the phase of Leo going towards the Virgo. So it's a passionate time with the moon's energy. It can be affecting you. And also, maybe if you have any like certain things that you want to accomplish, you can use that passion and fire for your benefit, because the Virgo is actually an organizing sign. It likes to organize things and put things in order, and that will give you the chance to really start your passion and put it into maybe even like a very structural place. Bring it into a structure. Okay, I have here a letter K and I. This can be in someone's first name or the last name coming into your life, and there's a pathway opening here. On the pathway, there's a person waiting for you. This can be a masculine figure, and they have something, they have a child in their hand. This can be someone actually handing you over a project, something new. The child can be taken as something as like a new project, but this can also be maybe receiving a blessing. Maybe this is like a grandchild coming into your life, or maybe if you're young, this can be like if you're looking for a responsibility, this can be something that is brand new coming into your life that will require you to step up, but also it is going to have benefits. Okay, there's a duck right here. You can be the duck in the sense of duck indicates someone protective, someone maybe protecting a project, protecting your like this baby. Maybe this is something that you're also working for. Maybe someone that you really want to get like protect from a certain situation. It seems like here this can be an authority figure handing you over this thing. Okay, so I feel like maybe even like this baby can be a new project that is given to you, that you're going to take charge of it. You're going to be protecting, growing, and making it something massive. There's a legal paper here. 2 legal papers are a good omen. They can be symbolizing contract, approval. Maybe if you would like to travel, it can be plane tickets. On the bottom here, I see there's something is rising. It is actually forming kind of like a ring right there. This can be indicative of commitment. Maybe the offer of a commitment coming forward for you. Under the duck, there's a male figure here. He's holding, kind of reminds me of a hammer maybe, but also for some of you, I don't know if you have like long hair, there's actually a very famous hair tool out there now. It kind of looks like that hair tool from a famous brand. So I'm gonna go with 2 things here. The first thing can be that a person with a hammer, if they know how to use that hammer, that person can be very constructive, but they don't know how to use that, this person can be someone destructive. But the thing is, they're under your control. Maybe this person, you have power over this person, and this can be someone who has authority over others. It really depends on how you're going to approach the situation, maybe how you're going to guide this person in this sense, and that will make a difference. Okay, that will help you make a difference, which will create this positive karma for you. Another thing here, this can be a hairdresser which is coming into your life. Can be, we can take it in the literal sense. In a hairdresser, maybe you need like this kind of like a care coming, and with a beautiful care for yourself, or this can be symbolizing hairdresser, hair, like something in your hair is a term, as a saying. Maybe there's something bothering you, there's someone or something is in your hair that is actually causing trouble. It seems like here there's a person coming with an advanced tool to help you fix the situation, or maybe they're gonna be the one that is fixing the situation circumstances for you. And after that, like I said, there's a legal paper showing. I see a letter V also here. V can be your victory. So maybe you're going after a legal paper. This can be like a court document, plane ticket. For some of you, this can be indicative of an approval that you're expecting. Maybe you apply to a school, you're waiting for that kind of like a admission type of paper. It can be something like that coming into your life, and it's opening pathway in front of you. Okay, I don't see any outside pathways opening, so this is something inside of your comfort zone. And I kind of see two people coming together and hugging, but I see the clock in between as well. So this might be giving you a physical time with someone, maybe even you love. Maybe like you have long distance relationship coming together with this paper. It can be symbolizing that. Or also, I feel the energy of maybe you are really here meeting with a loved one, but you might have, because the time is on you, the clock is on there, maybe you have a limited time with this person. This is for the week, so can be happening during the week, or maybe you are planning for a certain period of time. Maybe you're planning for a vacation with a person. The clock can be also symbolizing that. And there's an owl right here. So if you're feeling like, I see like actually 305 here. I don't know if you guys can see that. That can mean something for some of you. It can be a specific number for some of you. And I see the owl here. Owl usually indicates intuition. Maybe intuitively, you know that that's going to be actually something very important, or you're feeling the energy that when you come together, some things are actually going to transform here. It's good to pay attention to those little nudges that you're feeling, because you might have some life transforming effect at the end of the day. And after that, there's another legal paper coming forth, and maybe there's an information that you're going to receive from this person that is going to be useful in the other things that you will do. Okay. Another thing I see here is like the head of a snake right here, kind of like looks like a snake. There's a thought, something actually rising above them. Snake symbolizes like the Kundalini rising, enlightenment happening. Also can be symbolizing a shedding the old skin. Maybe you are actually going through that kind of a timeline at this time. There's a dog right here. Dog actually like a very fluffy little type of dog, maybe a terrier. And that's two-tone. So it is aligning with the snake. So the snake, the transformation, that when you're going through something, this can be someone loyal to you, waiting for you, and maybe taking care of you, wants to take care of you. Maybe you are extremely independent, hyper independent person. You might not want the attention of everyone here, but it seems like this person is actually going to be there to protect you and take care of you, and they require you to allow them to into your space to help you. Okay, maybe you're feeling alone and you're not really seeing the help coming forward, but there is some help appearing there for you. I see a letter M above them. M can be Mary, Matthew, Amanda, can mean their first name or the last name. It seems like they're going to be right there, but they need your allowance here. Another thing with this kind of energies are our free will actually requires us to allow things to come to us. If you are being resistant to the certain things, for example, this can be even your desires. Maybe you want something to come into your life consciously, but subconsciously that is bringing fear to you. And if you don't allow it to come, that free will, with your free will, you don't actually go, you need to actually go down to that subconscious level and allow it to come and know that it's not really something that will hurt you. It will take a long time to be delivered, because our subconscious finds a way to repel that, because if it's something fearful. I see there's also another M, on the letter M, there's a male figure here with a long nose. I don't know if you guys can see that, with a stoic attitude. This can also be someone who is the voice of reason showing up in your life, and they're not going to have a massive effect. They might throw the information. You might need to pick that up to use that. And right after that, I see there's actually a massive chunk of money here. There are 3 people on top of that. And there's a person here. You can see that he's wearing a crown on top of him. The crown has a snake on top of that as well. So this can be someone who shed the old skin already, who transformed himself, maybe herself. And masculine figure, though, they take charge. They have made things happen. And they are on a boat, kind of like with a storage under it, filled with maybe abundance, money, wealth, resources. And there are 2 other people behind them. This can be a person looking for a team to work together. Maybe this is like a spiritual enlightenment, that kind of a thing happening in this person's life. And they are going to pack you up. Maybe they're going to take them with you as well on this journey together. There is another thing here. There's like a high ceiling. Someone is actually swinging down from the ceiling with a duck. Duck can be, like I mentioned, your energy, your protectiveness here. Maybe you're coming down from like a higher level to this operation, that you're coming down, climbing down like on a rope. Maybe this can also be symbolizing, now I'm thinking for some of you, number 3 is visible very, very clearly, which indicates creativity, high energy, high vibration manifestation. So maybe you are actually going to find yourself in a space that is really high vibe and high energy. Good things are happening, and this is your heart's desire, and you're going to be like bring down to this project here. So you can actually celebrate that. This is something to be celebrated. I see 2 people already starting to celebrate here for you. And this can be something really desiring, maybe becoming a part of a collective. And this is a collective reading as well. So it doesn't really apply to one zodiac sign. So if this is something that you want to manifest and maybe you don't even believe this is possible, it seems like you're divinely being guided there and just lowered into this space, okay? Maybe like, promoted to somewhere, but I feel like this can be even something that you don't really foresee right now. Let's dive into your saucer. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see a person here walking away out of your comfort zone, out of your zone. Your energy field is intact and opening up so you can allow new people to come in here. So like I said, your desire coming really fast, and I see a massive crowd in your heart space. So for some of you, this can be representing the energies surrounding you. For some of you, this can be literal human beings, the environments, social environments you're going to be stepping in. With the vaccine gibbous phase, we actually have like the light is almost there. Like we're gonna have on the 12th, I'm gonna do another full moon reading, but we're gonna have a 12th the full moon, which is actually like full illumination, full enlightenment, but we're halfway there. So you might actually have halfway of information right now. Maybe you don't have the full information about certain things, but I see there's a hook right here. And why, letter Y, maybe this is all the reason why you're starting to figure things out, why the things are happening. And the hook is you actually catching the things that it's supposed to know, that the information that you're supposed to receive, or this can be the blessings that you need to, like you want to receive, okay? It seems like you're going to start catching those things, okay? I'm going to dive into your tarot now. If you have like a specific subject in your mind, you can focus on that one. We're going to start with looking into your current situation. This is a new beautiful deck that I got, and I have another affirmations deck. This is actually so good as well, the drawings. This is for affirmations. This is the Guardian Tarot that we're going to be looking into. We have the animals, which I love, the animal symbols. Beautiful bees, the collective, full moon surrounding the full moon. So it's also a beautiful positive energy and collective work. We're doing the work together. Also, when we heal ourselves, we heal the world. Let's see what's happening in your current situation. And 9 of Swords. This is actually, okay, we have the polar bears here. Even though Swords energy is logic energy, maybe mentally you're feeling like you're stuck in a place that you keep thinking about the worst thing and that's going to happen. And what happens is, in the 9 of Swords, it has this energy. Having a nightmare, like being afraid to go to sleep because you're going to have a nightmare. This is the energy of the 9 of Swords. And so this is suggesting that this can turn into a self-fulfilling prophecy, because if you keep focus on the negative one, the energy will turn into negative. You start to attract negative things. Another thing here is like what you can do. Look at the things that what you can do, the things that you can control. In current situation, you're only focusing on the things you can't control, which is actually making you feel like you don't have any power or strength. But I feel like if for some of you we have crescent moon, maybe it's the energy of like legal things you're battling with. This is basically suggesting you should try to focus on the things you can control in this moment rather than the things that are actually stressing you out. Another thing here is the more information, because sword energy is intellectual energy, and intellectuality has information, knowledge in it. The more knowledge you have about certain things, the less afraid you start getting, because you will actually start to find out there are ways, there's always a way out of something. Okay. And how will the situation evolve within the next 7 days? We have Page of Cups. Capybara is one of the best, and I don't know is what this little faces are. They kind of look like the bees on the back. No, there's something else. Oh, they are bees. Okay, they're actually buzzing little, burning little bees. Capybaras are actually, Page of Cups represents very well. Can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. Maybe you have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius on your chart and it's affecting you that way, like you keep overanalyzing things. But the Page of Cups indicates that you're going to receive some beautiful, fulfilling offer, good news about this subject within the next 7 days. Okay. And because capybaras are extremely friendly with everyone, like you can see them riding crocodiles, and you can see birds actually riding on their back as well. So they do not have no beef with no one, which is extremely positive. So the things are going to be evolving in a very positive and favorable way, it seems like here. What's the internal factors affecting it? We have King of Cups here. So the internal factors that can affect it is being in the flow energy. We have such beautiful stars in the sky, and here the stars are forming a crown for you. Stars are your wish fulfillment. You can start focusing on the things you have already manifested, and you can focus on the gratitude and also the things that are actually going right in your life that can internally turn things around. I see like they all have the same type of moon, by the way. And another thing with the King of Cups, this can be also another someone, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who has, you know, a positive approach to things, and internally this person can actually help you, family, maybe someone in the family, help you feel confidence, help you feel calmness in the situation. Okay, let's see the external factors that can affect it. We have Nine of Cups. External factors are going to be overall you manifesting your heart's desire. Okay, and when you do, you're not going to have any problems anymore, so it is going to end up in a very positive way. That's what the Nine of Cups is. You have a lot of water energy. This is eventually, I feel like, affecting you emotionally, and so there's going to be also some emotional solutions coming into your life. Okay, you're going to be not only achieving like material success in this thing, that will also bring emotional satisfaction into your life as well. Final result and outcome, we have Five of Swords. I'm going to dig up that. So Five of Swords can be sometimes a little negative here. You see they chopped all the trees to build the buildings. So doing what it takes to achieve success can be sometimes in a negative direction. So let's see what the advice is here, because it seems like you're going to achieve success eventually. Nine of Cups is your wishes fulfilled. Outside factors are actually working on your behalf. But you might be thinking you need to do things in a forceful way. You need to kick the door open, maybe like chop all the trees to build the forest, but build the city. But there is a better way. Let's see what this is. We have Ten of Pentacles, actually thinking for the long term, planning for the long term. Ten of Pentacles indicates long-term financial security for yourself, for your family, for society, for the people surrounding you, like thinking in the long term, not for the short term, because like Five of Swords is like half and a half. So when you do things in a forceful way, you might get half the results that you want, not the full of it. And that might not be really the satisfaction that you're looking for. That might not really satisfy you. But when you do step into the things and think about the long-term results, Ten of Pentacles will bring you those beautiful results that you're looking for. Now I'm going to dive into your oracles. Let's see what the oracle has in store for you. We're going to be looking into, if you have like a certain situation, what's blocking it, and if you don't have one, what's blocking at this moment the blessing coming to you, how you can heal that, what's the healing and the outcome. Okay, let's see what the blockage is. Okay, we have wonders here. Okay, maybe you're not really believing that wonders are possible for you at this moment. Okay, you're expecting the worst of everything. Nine of Swords actually prove that. You're expecting the worst and you're seeing the worst. Maybe there are blessings you can focus on right now. You can see that this peacock is actually purple here. So the blessings that you have already manifested are surrounding you. You can start focusing on those ones. And what happens is you can cultivate more gratitude in day-to-day life. And what you can actually reflect that gratitude into the future things that you desire as well. Okay. And what's the healing here? Delight, enjoying. We have the green here. And these colors are aligning, by the way. The green and the pink is like very similar. So focusing on delightful things, like I said, the things that you are actually enjoying, you already have, and also doing things that gives you joy, even the small things. For example, my favorite thing is actually taking my shoes off and I have like a tree, kind of like a tree, a little flower tree in the backyard, and I just go there and I just step in front of it. Doesn't matter if it's winter or summer, with a barefoot, and just I touch that tree and I, go through my gratitude list. And that's my little delight, my little joy. I can't do that all the time because it's a common street tree. So, but whenever I get the chance, I try to do it. So it's like a little, a delight for me. But whatever your delight is, you can go ahead and do that, whatever makes you happy in the moment. And it doesn't have to be something big. We just make things, we just think things that the bigger things are going to satisfy us more. But there's actually, even in those big things, there are small delights that we feel pleasure. And that's going to be your healing this week, okay? The outcome is release. You're going to be able to release yourself from the burden to make everything perfect, and also go with the flow of the energy of life, and also appreciate what you already have, okay? And I feel like that when you're in that moment, you're already winning, and that will bring more of the blessings as well. Let's see, we're going to look into your second oracle. I ask the best advice or guidance for this beautiful collective that's watching this video through unconditional love. Thank you. Let's see what else we have for you. I have a mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Okay, beautiful. We have also the moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. So you're on the right path, even though you don't see that you are on the right path. We have a transformation. This chain is turning into your freedom. The birds are flying away with the freedom. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. So this can be for some of you a timeline of growth and development, and everything that you're going through are going to actually turn into your strengths. Okay, Ten of Pentacles indicates long-term financial security. Maybe for some of you, this is the challenge that you're overcoming. Okay, that financial situations are going to be a thing of the past. This is your affirmation for the week, and I'm gonna go with the interpretation. There's beautiful, kind of reminds me of like the drawings, reminds me of arcade. Okay, 2, we have a show that show up, okay? Show up, stand up, and okay, we have the second one. Take a break from small hell you have designed for yourself. I feel like here, somewhere I read the other day, show up. Okay, it says like when you are overthinking something, when you actually start doing something else, immediately something else, that actually interrupts the thought pattern. This is actually, that's why I feel like the take a break from small hell, that mentally maybe you're putting yourself in a box with the Nine of Swords energy. This is telling you to show up and do something maybe that makes you happy. And it says you seem actually aware of the good in cosmos. Demonstrate what you know and share what you have learned. Many people will benefit from hearing it. So you can even show up on a stage and talk to some people in your stage. It doesn't have to be like a massive TED talk. And it seems like that will really put your mind away from the like overthinking pattern. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Why do you insist on suffering? Try joy for at least a little bit. You never know, it might just suit you. All right, this is a beautiful too. All right, my lovelies, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.